fine, and his side didn't hurt one bit.
Right, strained it batting.
Another curveball. Soriano strikes out to start the game. 3 pitches and a strikeout for Carpenter.
You don't think this Cardinal fan...
He's in hopefully play this weekend for the Cardinals. Here's a ground ball. Hit to short. Brendan Ryan up with it. Takes his time. 2 outs.
I'd be confused when you say pitching to contact. You're not asking for the ball right down the middle. Pinheiro did not walk a man yesterday. And Carpenter upset with himself.
He's capable of playing, and it's taken a toll on him, so they're going to be supportive, and they're going to try to remove some of the pressure.
There's a line shot into right center field. Fukudome on his way to third. Rasmus cuts it off. Quickly back in, holding Derek Lee to a single. It's first and third now with 2 outs. Jim, very quickly, how about an update?
Even grimacing as he swings at that, knowing that there's no way he can hit that. Had better chance of hitting his kneecap.
Here's a ground ball. Pujols stays with it and makes the play. Almost snuck under his glove. He comes up with it, and the Cardinals coming up in their half of the first. There's the toughest grip of the pitches that he throws, so he shakes that glove not to give the batter any idea what he's trying to do with the grip. Back to Dempster, 1 away. The home run. He's just 3 for 27 against left-handed pitching this year. There's that changeup that time, and Dempster strikes out Colby Rasmus.
You know, that's just an indication being out in front.
A 2-1 pitch. Pujols with a base hit into left, and a pitch that was up that time.
Up, weight back, and he hits it hard and through. Ball that he can keep down the lower half. Get the slider he can keep down. Get your ground balls, you don't worry about the wind.
Back to Dempster. Cardinals strand their first runner of the night, and we head to the second inning. Mike Fontenot, Giovanni Soto, and Bobby Scales due up for the Cubs. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Mike Fontenot. Reaching for it, slowly hit to Pujols. He brought up an interesting point during the break. Pujols back.
Are you in a position where you can square up to a ball and play it how we technically like to think it's supposed to be played?
There's a base hit into right field. Soto. That brings in Bobby Scales. You're going to have to put on a smile.
I'll take a happy pill, you know.
Pujols steps on the bag and almost a double play out of the glove of Brendan Ryan. Almost had the double away because you want to see him go as far as he can.
If there is an area, it's going to be 75 to 80.
He leads Carpenter. He's there at the bag. He's out to be a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer. Great hitter and an exceptional man.
Popped up off the bat of Duncan. Who wants it? Third baseman dropped it, and it's a foul ball as Fontenot came in. Called off Soto at the last second. Tried to basket catch, and Lou Piniella is not happy. That play's got to be made.
It has to be made. Error chart. That DeRosa trade really makes a difference.
Derek Lee steps on the bag. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, a foul tip. Held on to by Soto. And there's 2 outs, part of it for sure. And the record book, I guess, it just means so much in the sport of baseball and the history of it, and to see it demolished like it has been because nice.
It really is nice, and once the auction's off for charity, you know, if it's framed right, it's a nice prize.
1-2 is hit towards third. Joe Thurston with it and makes the play. And he's 0 for 1. Theriot came into this season as a career .290 hitter. Lines it into right. Drops in for a base hit. Stabenoa cuts it off. Fires into second base. Theriot in there with a double. Lou Piniella really likes Ryan Theriot. Portion of your screen. National League at bat RBI leaders. Fukudome to Chris Duncan. Makes the catch. And Theriot is back to the bag. It's
something he didn't do down in Florida, and then hopefully play over the weekend.
A beauty for a call. Talked about dealing with Ricky Ankiel. Also Khalil Green with his personal issues. As Carpenter swings. And taps it back to Dempster. Don't hurt yourself, Chris, please.
His third year here, he's feeling more acclimated. You know, they keep on saying you've got to be reliable.
Little chopper hit to short. Terrio charges out of the glove, and Ryan is out. Almost beat it out.
That's one of the elements as he's up.
Back in there at second base tonight. We'll see what Tony La Russa wants to do with the lefty Marshall getting the start tomorrow. Little chopper up the middle and a base hit.
The two-out hit theme is in play as the Cardinals get.
Very good investment for Chicago. The 2-2 pitch. Rasmus pulls it to Lee, who steps on the bag and takes the hit away. But if you're doing well or not, they want to talk to you, and you're the big free agent signing in the offseason. That goes to the backstop.
But why go to a place like that if you can't handle the media?
Second walk by that side.
Yeah, he kind of felt that way going into the season, that he was in the best shape he had been in.
There's a line shot. Duncan over and makes the catch on the run. Bradley has to hurry up and get back to first. And they got him. It's a double play. It's a double play. Bradley had rounded second base. He had to retrace his steps. And Brendan Ryan throws a strike over to Pujols.
Thing that you're so, you know, that you like to see from Brendan Ryan. That's when he uses that energy for a good reason.
Can Duncan get this one? He will. Will that carry over to the bats for the Cardinals in the bottom? Outstanding. Max Scherzer just came out of there. Aaron Crow, who the first round pick, as Pujols hits it sharply to short off the glove of Terrio. Albert around first, on his way to second, in there safely.
And sometimes people take advantage of it and they think twice about it after.
Molina bunts it towards first, and Dempster will tag him out. Pujols moving up to third. This is what we saw in the first inning last night.
Always appreciated the way Jim Edmonds played, because he had the ability to go back on balls, but took away a lot of hits in front of him.
Here's a ground ball base hit by Duncan, and the Cardinals lead it 1-0. Chris Duncan with his 24th RBI to bring in Albert Pujols.
By pulling the ball to the right side, he's going to get that run in. And with the infield playing in, they can't react.
2 is the count with 1 out. Stabeno is certainly a double play candidate. And there's your double play. 6-4-3. The Cardinals strike first here tonight. And they're half of the
slow down. And he's trying to do this legally, just trying to go out there and break up the return throw. And the defense had to stop them at first, but when they had a chance to break up a double play, they were exceptional.
Brendan Ryan to his left, and they get Dempster.
As you said too, the team player, you know, the ability to hit behind a runner, hit and run type guy.
Good pitch and a swing and a miss as Soriano just waved at him.
He's in line for the victory with 5 shutout innings, and Kyle McClellan is warming up.
And that's caught. Keep in the back of his mind, he's got to stay loose in these games now. He's not just one of the other starters watching.
They usually do a pretty good job of warning you, and obviously
Chris Carpenter, 5 strong innings, no runs allowed. Hit to third, taken there by Fontenot. And we move to the 6th. Dempster and Carpenter.
2, you swung at pitches out of the strike zone, and 3, you're a pitcher.
Right back to McClellan to start the inning. And this is our Chevrolet call to the bullpen. 9 scoreless innings for Pinheiro last night. 5 scoreless here tonight by Carpenter, and Fukudome is hit by the pitch. So he's hit by the pitch in a opposing team. Good pitch, and Lee strikes out.
That's the same pitch that he hit Fukudome with. Really vitalizes that bullpen. They all want to be a part of it, don't want to disrupt the scoring.
Ball third strike. Bradley strikes out.
Throw that connection.
Slowly hit towards short, glove by Terrio, and Schumacher retired.
And a lot of times, you know, you just max out, and you've got a good fastball. You can throw that a lot more.
That's a base hit. Watch Colby run. Off the sidewall. He'll dig for two. Bradley fires in from right. And a stand-up double for Colby Rasmus.
Bradley got that ball in there quickly, and Terrio, the shortstop, trying to deke Colby into
the first series against St. Louis. Yeah.
He let him swing twice.
Played at Sportsman's Park. Home of the Cardinals and the Browns. Slowly hit to second. Out there and on to first for a double play. 4-6-3. They pitch around Pujols.
Ball players, but not the same type of offensive threat.
2-2 to second. One away. Cardinals baseball forward to it. 1-1.
Will they get to meet Big Dog too?
Big Dog will be up here. This is popped up into shallow right. Who wants it? Schumacher makes the play. We're stabbing on that.
333 from the left side this year.
That'll slice to left, and the catch made by Duncan.
Out there, throws 5 shutout innings. McClellan's got 2 more.
Duncan, shallow left. That's going to drop. Base hit. Duncan hustling all the way. Soriano, bare hands, fires into second, not in time. Leadoff double for Chris Duncan. He's 2 for 3. Saturday.
But was that because he's not going to? Good deke.
Deadens it, and no play by Soto to go to third.
Well, he couldn't. You know, he had him dead out, but Fontenot, and remember, he's a little bit out of it. They're going to set up the double play ball by intentionally passing Thurston. And Khalil Green, once again, will be the pinch hitter if it's in the strike zone.
Green with a fly ball. Shallow right center. Fukudome. Now Bradley comes up with a sliding catch. Duncan will tag up, and that scores a run. Khalil Green picks up the RBI to make it 2-0.
That's got to feel good, those handshakes. You know, he just needs to relax a little bit.
High fly ball left center. Fukudome calling for it to make the catch. Center fielder puts it away. 97-98 consistently and reached triple digits.
There's a line shot into left and a base hit. Now his fastball is 91-92. Now that's will chase pitches. Pretty much going with the fastball.
And he blew it right by him.
To say is Ryan Franklin now gets up because you would only there's a breaking ball and he gets an out of it.
Fly ball into right. 2 away. Schumacher puts it away.
Because it would any time you can get the ball away, and they're going to throw a slider away. You get the ball away, it doesn't look like he has plate coverage.
And he got it. Reyes pumps his fist in the air. Strikes was going to be the closer this year, but for insurance they went out and got Kevin Gregg, and he was a closer with Florida. And Lou Piniella saying that that's his job right now. Tough play at short, and they get Schumacher diving in at first. That's a heck of a play by Terrio.
Oh, Terrio shows his arms.
Bradley and Fontenot. 2-2 pitch. Foul tip held on to, and Rasmus was telling me after about 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, he felt great. Jammed him. Pujols pops it up. Soto makes the catch. We move to the 9th. Well, tell me about your cutter and when you want to throw it. He said, well, maybe the Cubs are watching. I said, right, let's move on.
You did.
Lee into right field. Schumacher there to make the catch. But I did get. He has walked. He's also been called out on strikes against McClellan. Slices that the other way. That'll get down. Extra bases coming up for Milton Bradley. So he has a double. Pitched a couple of nights ago, but now here in 2009, it is his job. Doesn't have to look over his shoulder. Into center. Rasmus out number 2. A full count delivery. Here it comes from Ryan Franklin to Soto. Check swing. Did not go. And they're still alive. The go-ahead run. The tying runs at first and second.
And in 571 with 5 RBIs with runners in scoring position.
Base hit into right field. A run will score. Friel on his way to third. Hoffpauir extends the game. It's now 2-1.
To me, that's his split finger.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. He got him. Struck him out. And the Cardinals have taken the first two against the Cubs. The final 2-1.